Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy, and today we are cash stuffing some extra cash that we just got from the IRS. This is our stimulus check that we've been waiting for. It's something that I will talk about in a little bit, but the IRS didn't pay us this last year, so now we finally got it in the mail and it hit our bank account. So I'm so excited to be cash stuffing for you guys today. All right, so if you guys watch my channel from the beginning, you'll know that I have not been stuffing my Kate Spade binder because we've just been focusing on the business and trying to get ahead like 1 month. And also there's just been a lot of things going on. But today we are actually going to be cash stuffing, not a lot, but a little bit in here, and also trying to keep up with all the bills and be current. So let's get right into today's cash stuffing. I am going to put these aside and count how much we're going to be working with so that we know we got the correct amount. Okay, so in hundreds, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you guys know that I'm not that great with counting, so I always have my handy dandy calculator just to make sure we have everything accounted for. In 50s, we have 1, 2, 3, so that's 150. In 20s, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100, 120, 140, and a 10. So that equals to $140. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our book, which is the cash breakdown. So if you guys saw my last video, you'll see that I already had budgeted for this entire week, and we are today on Wednesday, and today we have expected extra money, so that's where I put in here $1,400, which is what we're working with today. So what I do is I always budget for the week ahead, the week before, so that I know how much money we will be working with for this week, for the business, and for our personal household bills. I always be very, very conservative with how much we are expecting to bring in for the business, because you just never know when things are not going to go well. So I always base it on how much I know for sure is going to come in. It always is a little bit more. If you go to my last couple paycheck, we've always been doing a little bit better than what I budgeted for, but I just always want to be conservative. So the week is not over yet, so that's why I haven't put in our actual, but for the check that we got today is $1,400. I'm gonna budget out what we need to pay for to stay current with our bills, and also a little bit extra money for our cash envelopes for both my husband and I, and some sinking fund. So let's start with, so today I'm going to be putting $520 into our CHM bills, which is what we've been having to kind of owe, but they're really nice about it. So CHM is our health insurance for self-employed, and for us, we are part of a church, so it stands for Christian Healthcare Ministry. So we need to have insurance for the family. We have 3 kids, so we want to make sure they're taken care of. So we buy insurance for the entire family, which is a $520 a month. And then there's also the quarterly bill, which is also by CHM, and that's $150. So we're gonna be stuffing that. Our water is due, so I'm gonna be stuffing $180 for our water. Our water is roughly $50 a month every quarter, so it's a little bit more than what I had budgeted for, but it's not off by that much. I got a speeding ticket, guys. This is such a bummer, and I normally drive really, really slow, but I think that one day, I don't know what I was doing. So we're in Maryland, and I have I've always been like really, really cautious about driving and being under the speed limit. But we have speeding cameras here in Maryland, and I got a ticket. It's only $40, which is not big, but it's still a huge bummer. So let me know if you guys live in a state with like speeding cameras, because yeah, it's no fun to get that letter in the mail, but it has to be done. So we're going to be paying that today. So after that, let's see how much we have left. I should have filled this out already, but 150 plus 180, I'm sorry, 520 plus 150 plus 180 plus 40 is 890. So here is, I guess I'm not gonna do that here because it's not accurate. So I'm just going to do like a mini section here. So 1400 minus, sorry, 890, we have $550 left over. And with that 550, I'm giving both my husband and I 150 as our spending money. We've been very good without spending, and I felt like we needed to kind of treat ourselves a little bit this month because it's just been very, very tight for the last couple months, and we've been very good. As you guys know, we've had like rollover money, and we just kind of roll over to the next month, so we've just been like very behaving with our cash envelope. So I'm just gonna give us that as a treat. So 300, so 550 minus 300, it's giving us 250 to work with here. Hold on, did I do that right? Okay, 140 minus 890, 510. See, this is why I can't do math. So we have 510 left over. That's why I need my calculator all the time. So 540 minus 300, we have $210 left over. And for that, I'm gonna put 200 in our Christmas sinking fund and then $10 in our emergency fund. So I have a confession to make, guys. I have a confession. So we have been really like tight with the business and with bills and everything. So I had to unstuff most of my envelopes in here, which makes me so sad. But I'm going to be working back up to stuffing my cash envelopes for our sinking fund and for our personal binder, which is this one right here. I got these beautiful envelopes that I didn't even get to use just because we've been just busy stuffing our bills envelope and trying to kind of like, you know, times are really tough. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you're in the US, you know that everything is going up, and we just had a lot of like things we had to take care of. So life happens, we just have to deal with it. It's much better than having to swipe credit cards and things like that. So I'm just glad we're not like digging ourselves a deeper hole. At least we had some savings to cover our expenses. So I thank God for that, and I just feel blessed. So all right, let's go with our this is our household bills. So rent is going to be taken care of already. We don't have the full amount in here yet. We only stuffed partial for this week, which is $400. So we still have another $1,100 to go, but that's going to be taken care of by the end of the week. Childcare is already accounted for. So we need to find CHM, which is our healthcare binder, or I'm sorry, healthcare envelope. So let's see here. Here we go. So CHM is getting $520. So let me know how you guys are doing today. It's midweek, and usually I do a midweek check-in, so we're going to be doing that real soon. But here, this is sort of like a surprise additional bonus type of cash stuffing, because I'm so excited that we finally got this refund check from the government. Oh my goodness. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 520. So like I mentioned earlier, we had our monthly and our quarterlies, which that was due last month. So I'm gonna stuff an extra $150. Okay. So CHM is done, and now we're gonna go to water. Water's up here. So water bill is gonna get $180, and this is for our quarterly water bill. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you guys know, I don't know actually. Do you guys know that it's quarterly for our water? Like, is your water quarterly too? I don't know, but ours is. It just works out that way. I don't know if that's the same way as it is everywhere in the country, but for our state, at least our area anyway, it is quarterly. Ticket is getting $40, which is a huge bummer, but How come I don't have... Okay, so I'm missing a 20 here. Did I just... I talk too much. Let me make sure I stuffed the right one. 2, 3, 4. Water is getting 180, not just 80. Okay. Let's go back to CHM to make sure we stuff the correct amount. So we should have 520 plus 150. $670 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. There was an extra 20 in here. Okay, maybe I should just pay attention. Someone commented in one of my videos saying I talk too much. And you know what? I'm okay with that. And I know you guys like it when I do talk and I, you know, chat a little bit about my days. So I'm not too worried about, you know, comments like that. And it doesn't really affect me, but, you know, it is what it is, right? So I just think that it's nice to chit chat, especially since sometimes we don't have, like, I work from home and my only coworker is my husband. And it's kind of like sometimes I just want to chat with you guys so that we know we have other people that are also in our lives. And you guys are like my friends now. And I look forward to reading your comments as always. And so I just love that about this community. And so, you know, hate comments like that really doesn't bother me. Okay, so here's our binder for our personal spending for my husband and I. So we are both getting 150. So, oh, let me share with you this binder. I think if you guys are new to my channel, you probably haven't seen this one yet, but this is the Kate Spade binder that I got from Macari. I think it was either Macari or Facebook Marketplace. So if you guys are looking for something like this is so beautiful. Like, I remember getting this and I was just like floored because of all the pockets that it has. And I bought these off of Etsy. I'll try to link it down below for you guys, but it just makes things a little bit, you know, happier. And I just like opening this up and looking at it. It has pictures of my kids. And then the next what is it, dashboard is me and my husband on our wedding day. So it just makes me so happy every time I open this up. And I think it's just, you know, help you to be motivated to continue saving when you like the things that you're using to save with, right? Okay, so my husband and I are getting 150. So like I said, I had to unstuff some of these already. So some of them are really bare right now. But we probably will be using this because both, I just got something that I was eyeing on a long time already. So I probably will use this envelope soon. So in emergency fund, we're just adding $10 today. Okay, so that's it for my binder. Okay, and then next we are going to be stuffing sinking fund. Oops, which is my pink binder here. And all we're gonna stuff today is Christmas, and Christmas is getting $200. And I've already spent some of the money in here, of course. And then we have $20 left. What is this for? Oh, the ticket. Duh. So my ticket is $20, so it's just gonna go into my purse so that I can deposit it and pay for that ticket. All right, so if you guys haven't seen this cutie yet, this is my Louis Vuitton Agenda PM, and this is what I use as my everyday cash envelope wallet. I love this thing so much, and I got it. Someone asked me a question, where did I get this? I got it off of a Facebook buy sell trade group, and it's just, you know, I just love this thing, and I got it for a really good price also. So be on the lookout if you're looking for something like this. I love using this, and I got this dashboard off of an Etsy shop as well. Here are my kids again. My kids are everywhere. If you guys have kids and your parents, you'll know what I'm talking about. My phone is full of the pictures of my kids. Okay, so for food, We are now moving on to our weekly check-in. So food, right now we should have $53 left. We've spent $5 at Boston Market, which is a pretty good deal because we had like the T-Mobile. Our phone company is T-Mobile, and every Tuesday they do like a some type of giveaway or promotion, and we took advantage of that, and we got two free meals, except mine was completely covered. It was like a $5 voucher, and my husband only spent $5 for his meal, which is good because his was like a full meal, and he got the sides and the drinks and everything for only $5. I think that is that's a steal. So if you guys have T-Mobile, I highly recommend getting the T-Mobile Tuesday app on your phone, and you're going to see a lot of deals in there. I was able to get like Dunkin' Donuts coffee. A lot of times it's completely covered. If it's not, then you only have to pay like an extra $1 or so. So yeah, if you have T-Mobile, definitely check that out. Okay, we should have 50. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Just gonna organize my bills. So 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3. $53 for the rest of the week, which I think is really good. At least it is for food anyway. Gas, we are still full. We haven't drove much this week, so we still have $80. And if you guys been watching my channel, you know that I don't stuff my gas envelope. I keep it in the bank so that we can use our points, and I account for it here, so I know how much money we have left. In spending, we have $29 left. Let me make sure. See what I'm talking about, guys? We have been really good with our spending, and all this is rolling over to the next week. If we have any extra, because we want to make sure that we take care of our employees first before ourselves, and so that's why I've been cutting our family budget quite a bit. Sacrifices that we have to make as a business owner. Again, we want to make sure that we have our employees taken care of before ourselves. Okay, so 29, one, and let me see. I only got one bubble tea on, what is it, Tuesday? Yeah, I only got one drink so far. So we have 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, $29 left in our spending envelope. Okay. Miscellaneous should have 20. We have not touched that yet, so there's 20 left in there. And this is all money that is going back into the bank. So if there's anything that I had to use my card for in my envelope, I will put it into my deposit bank and then either roll it over to the next week so that I don't have to take out cash, or I deposit it back into the bank. So that's how the last deposit envelope works, at least for us, and that's been working really well for our family. So we try to use cash as much as we can, but sometimes we need to swipe our card because some places don't accept like cash or things like that. And my husband doesn't like to use cash either, so I have to kind of like manage our cash envelopes. And so sometimes when let's say he goes to the grocery store and buy food, I would take the money out of here and put it in our deposit envelope so that at the end of the week I can deposit it into the bank so that we can account for that money that he spent. So back to the bank has 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Some of these bills are like super new, so they're like crisp and a little bit hard to count. I mean, I like having new bills, but they're just a little hard to count sometimes. But that's just me. I think I like older bills too because they're easier to count. But anyway, so I think that is it for my video. I hope this wasn't too long for you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And leave me a comment and let me know how your week is going. And if you're ready for Thanksgiving, it's next week already, guys. I cannot believe it, but it's here. It's creeping up really fast. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you've found it helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are brand new here. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I can't believe I am at, 360 subscribers already. It's amazing how it's crazy, actually. I can't believe it, but I thank you so much for you guys for all your support. I look forward to see you in the next video, and I hope you have a great week. So with that said, I will leave you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.